Hi everyone. I'm so sorry. I promised this to you last night. I'm not sure how many people might be able to join on live with me, but didn't have time to get to packing last night. And since I leave for Dallas tomorrow, I thought while I'm getting ready, I would just film and show you what I'm bringing with me. So this is going to concentrate mostly on my own personal makeup and toiletries for my trip. So to start, sorry you can see my background's not full. My backdrop is I'm normally facing this way when I'm doing my tutorials. So you can see my giant mirror in front of me. And the backdrop is usually directly behind me, and this is off to the side. So we are filming from my bathroom, where I usually film from. So I'm going to see if I can just tilt you down a little bit. And no, maybe not. So I'm going to start to lift things up. So this is what I'm going to use. This is actually my Limelight bag to pack all my cosmetics in. And I'm trying to just very easily organize everything with me. So again, these are my own personal items. I'm definitely bringing my Limelight shadow palette. So as we're doing this, I'm just going to pack and put everything in here. The next thing would be my triple powder, so my setting powder, my blush, and my bronzer. Hi Jackie, how are you? So it's nice because I don't have to pack a ton of things. I'm going to use my shadows for multi-purpose use. Here is my own personal foundation, my highlighter, my concealer palette, and I'm just trying to see how the best way is. They're all going to fit in here. The other thing that I'm going to bring is I have some very tiny little travel bottles from Scandinavia. So I filled those with my primer spray and also with my 10 years younger, my setting spray. So that's going to go in there. I'm going to put that in a different kit because my makeup never leaves my side. I always say I can replace so many things when I'm traveling, but my makeup is not one of them. So whatever fits in here is actually coming with me in my carry-on. So I'm also going to have my Quench Cleanse and my Skin Therapist. And these bottles I think are going to be a little hassle-free. Maybe this one I can pack, but this one I think what I'm going to do is I picked up some travel size containers from Target. So I'm going to put some of that in here, just make it a whole lot easier for me to take along. I always bring a chapstick with me, so that's going to go in my bag. My alcohol make-offs, they've got to come along, because without those I can't take off my makeup. And let's see, I have an itty-bitty travel, an eyelash curler. Let's see if I remember how to open this. I always remember this is a little tricky until I remember what I'm doing with it. And I think this comes out of here somehow. Well, I'll play with that later. I don't necessarily need to show you, but it's nice and tiny. So I like to bring that with me. I'm going to also pack some of my skincare samples. So I'm bringing my Sotox with me and my Must Do. I can't live without my Must Do. So they're going to go in my bag here. Let's see, over to this side. So I have my Enduring Lip Color in Macaroon, and that reminds me, I almost forgot my Cherry Pie, so that's going also. My Anastasia Brow Gel, just so that things can be done quick and easy. And then over here, I have a plethora of brushes, and these are just the ones that I'm going to be using. I'm kind of a brush whore. So I love the Limelight brushes. These are all primarily Limelight. There's a couple extra brushes in here, and I'm going to put those right in my little travel pouch. This is from Mustave, and I love this because I can actually open it and set it just like this on the counter while I'm doing makeup. So let me just set that up because I have everything in there. Let's see, what else do I have here? The other thing I have to find, I have my little house for my Blunderful, the little mesh bag. So I'm going to put that aside because I know that's somewhere in my pile of stuff over here. let's see. So the Target empty containers came with a really nice 1-quart size travel bag. So I'm gonna, if I need to bring any liquids, I'm gonna try to get everything into my suitcase, but if I need to bring anything with me on the plane, they're gonna go in there. Okay, so I'm just gonna hold this up and oops, I just dropped something. I'm gonna tell you what's in here. So this is basically my toiletry bag. There we go, you can get it in view here. So I'm a fan of body washes. I love my body wash and my little squishy, my sponge in the shower. This is a sponge that if I get deodorant on the side of my shirt, I can wipe down. Let's see, I've got my scissors, deodorant, I have dental floss in here, the Dentapix, little shower cap, a tight stain remover stick, an easy mending kit, some Band-Aids, I have some cotton rounds, my little container for where I clean my contacts. That reminds me, I always bring an extra pair of contacts with me because I never know if anything's going to get torn. I'm going to flip this around a little bit so you can see over here I have my contact solution, some of my moisturizer, saline solution, mouthwash, my hair gel, pretty much everything I need. Oh, I forgot to grab my shampoo and my conditioner. So that's another thing that I'll grab. And of course, I am not traveling without my Ricky mirror. So sorry if you're getting some flashback here, but this, just so you can all see it, I don't know if you've seen it in some other videos, it's very, very thin, it's lightweight, and the lighting in the hotel rooms is usually absolutely terrible. So I'm going to sit this on a desk and actually use it from there. I'm going to turn it on so you can really see how powerful that is. So I find when I'm traveling, it's much easier to sit at the desk and the stand. And for now, I'm just going to show you how I'm traveling with that. I picked up a 15-inch laptop container because this is nicely padded. In here I also have my charger for it, and the charger comes with an extra port, so I don't need to bring like 3 or 4 containers with me. So that I love. Let's see, what else do I have here? I just have my tiny little hair dryer. Sometimes the hotels don't have a decent hair dryer. It always seems like so much more than I'm packing. My hairbrush, my comb. I'm going to also take some of my hair. This is the Joyco Matte Grip, and just put that in a much smaller container so that it's easier to travel with. What else can I tell you? Pretty much everything is here. You can see this is a vanity here. Hang on, let me take you off here so I can just show you what I usually sit with and deal with. Hi Jackie, how are you? So I'm so excited to go to Dallas and see some friends. I'm having dinner several nights. I'm going to be doing some videos also. So I'm going to, let me see if I can turn this around a little bit. So I'm going to kind of give you a bird's eye view. This is where I usually sit. All these are filled with makeup. I have from different companies, all sorts of things. Here's some more of my Limelight, some lashes. These are the jars I usually keep my brushes in, and you saw the big wad that was going on here. This is my old makeup mirror, and I keep that because sometimes when I'm doing lives, I need to look off into the distance. So again, my Reiki, that's coming with me. My bag here, just some Bioderma, some makeup cleaner. Sometimes I'll use that instead of the alcohol wipes. Very rarely. Sometimes I'll use this. It'll help me break down and get rid of waterproof mascara. Oh, this I need to pack. So this is a small hairspray. And you can see, this is one thing I couldn't figure out how to pack. This is my cream of the crop, my favorite. A lot more of my skincare here, my hair care, just a lot of everything. And since I already washed and cleaned my blender for, you're going to see my old beauty blender here. I'm going to have to use something tomorrow morning before I head out the door. So that's there for that. What else? So like I said, this is usually where I sit. So you can see I have a nice big mirror behind me here. And here's my backdrop. So this is usually directly behind me, and that way you're not getting a whole bunch of flashback. Yeah, Jackie, I do. I have to go downstairs. I have a little labeler downstairs. Let me turn this back. There we go. So I do have a little labeler downstairs, and that way I will put a little label on all the bottles so I know what is what. That way I'm not getting things confused. And just in case security were to open something or ask me what's in it, I just find it much easier to be able to make sure everything is labeled and spelled out for them. So that's about it today. I did some running around. I went with some friends that were having an essential oil party, so I went out with them this morning, hung out with them a little bit, did some running around. Today I kind of played with my eyes a little bit, and I really like the look. So I did my favorite brownie points in the outer corner, and I did our beautiful green. I'm going to come in to see if you can see that a little closer. What I did to punch the color up a little bit, because it's more of a neutral color, is this is our pinker of the two pinks that are in the palette. Since I just put that in my bag, I'm not sure the name of that one, but I layered that all over the lid, and then I did the green on top of that, and that really packed a really nice punch. And then I have my macaroon on, and this has been on. I left the house this morning at 8 o'clock, so I've eaten and I've not had to touch up, and this is the benefit of this. I'm going to come in a little closer. You can see nothing, I don't have any of that funny white stuff or anything around my lips. That's why I love our enduring lip colors. So I just thought I'd give you an insight into my world and as to what I pack. I'm not sure how this is all going to fit along with my clothes, but I'm going to make it happen. So I will see you next week. I'm going to do some lives while I'm in Dallas on some of the techniques that I am learning. And I'll talk to you all then. Bye-bye.